You've hit the ground. Something feels wrong here.
An adequate job, pilot. Perhaps here there is some trace of those who pursue us. I sense that we may be truly alone on the surface.
It seems quiet. Just the wind.
I sense no one here. Sensing things is difficult.
There are signs of life on the surface. So don't worry, you won't be quite as lonesome as she makes out.
Although I think that the pilot's mechanical devices are probably accurate. If there are Sith here, their numbers are few.
It is the droid crew. It is unknown to all but a few. No, I do not think so. You would be surprised at how little I care about what you think.
Just consider this one of the galaxy's many mysteries. But it's unknowns like that make you so entertaining.
Droids gather while we wait here.
And I need you to leave this area immediately. You cannot enter this facility. Maybe I can't, but the radiation that has flooded both the industrial and central zone surely can. It is lethal to any organic life forms. The central zone has been flooded with radiation, and it is lethal to all organic life forms. If you entered, you would surely be killed. I do not know. Shortly after the arrival of some recent visitors, communications with the facility ceased to function, and my sensors detected lethal levels of radiation. There were 2 visitors, a male organic and a female organic. That is all I know. I am afraid that is not possible. My programming will not allow me to open the doors to any organic life forms until radiation output has been reduced to safe levels. Yes, my programming will allow for a droid to enter the facility. Which of your droids would you like to send in?
Welcome to the colony of M4-78. I am CS-36, and I will be delighted to assist you during your visit in the colony. I possess the highest qualifications and the most up-to-date information about the colony, of all the guidance and advisory units here in the Central Zone. So please, if you have any questions or need any kind of advice, apply exclusively to me. Now please, tell me, what subjects are in your area of interest? A meat bag? If you are referring to a human entity, then the radiation level will have to be reduced first, before any organic can enter the colony. Unfortunately, I am afraid I do not possess the technical knowledge necessary to help you in this task. However, IS-18, being responsible for monitoring and controlling the air condition in the colony, will be in possession of all the information needed on this subject. He is currently working on a solution to the high radiation content in the air. Get down to the ventilation chamber in the industrial zone if you wish to speak with him. Is there anything else you wish to know? Based on our studies, the planet is approximately 3.5 billion years old. The temperate climate, combined with the abundance of natural resources such as rich metal ore deposits, makes this world a perfect place for colonization. It is why we were surprised to find no traces of any settlement from the past once we arrived. It seems the galaxy was unaware of the planet's existence until the colonists discovered it. Is there anything else you wish to know? Unfortunately, I am afraid I do not possess the technical knowledge necessary to help you in this task. However, IS-18, being responsible for monitoring and controlling the air condition in the colony, will be in possession of all the information needed on this subject. He is currently working on a solution to the high radiation content in the air. Get down to the ventilation chamber in the industrial zone if you wish to speak with him. Is there anything else you wish to know? This colony was established for the colonists, to utilize the planet's rich natural resources. To make that happen, we had to prepare the planet for their arrival and for the initiation of the droid manufacturing process, which ultimately used up most of our resources. Unfortunately, further details on the manufacturing process are restricted. Is there anything else you wish to know? The colonists are one of many Sith factions spread across the whole galaxy. They are warriors and wise men at the same time. They use an inconceivable power that you cannot see, hear, or touch. They came to this colony a few years ago to develop the planet's natural resources. It was our task to prepare the planet for their arrival. The colonists initiated the droid manufacturing process, which ultimately used most of our resources. M4-78, the supreme droid intelligence, was in charge of all the operations. After the colonists arrived, he was shut down, and our masters took full control over the colony. The colonists were greatly impressed by what we managed to achieve during the preparation years, and with our aid, they began utilizing the colony's manufacturing capabilities. Is there anything else you wish to know?
are we supposed to do with all that Kotor?
What are you looking for in a medical facility?
It's terrible! With all this radiation, my cleaning units won't even work properly.
You must be the droid IS-18 informed me about. I am IS-02. How can I help you? Ah, yes. IS-18 informed me to give it to you. I will transfer the authority to your memory core immediately. One moment, please. One moment. The authorization has been uploaded. You can now access the main console in the central zone. Once you are logged in, transfer the code to IS-18's terminal. You are already going? But I have not provided you the number of active droids in the colony yet. You will not be able to access the main reactor without this information. Please, wait only a moment while I access the M4-78 database. One moment, please. According to the information in the database, there are currently 6,927 droid units active in the colony. Is there anything else you wish to know? Have returned. Were your efforts successful? Your droid has successfully stopped the source of the radiation and has reset the environmental systems. Yes, it is safe for organics to enter.
It is an invaluable pleasure for me to welcome the very first organic in the colony of M4-78 since the arrival of the colonists. I am CS-36, the official information, guidance, and advisory unit of the Central Zone. In order to provide you with the best assistance possible, I will first have to know the reason for your arrival in the colony. A Jedi Master here? It is highly unlikely that any Jedi Knight would have come here, given who the colonists are. Furthermore, the whole colony is monitored by security cameras. If a Jedi actually appeared on the planet, we would know about their presence immediately. What you ask exceeds my authority, unfortunately. Droids on M4-78 are restricted from accessing security cameras. However, IS-24 and ESO-5 have superior powers. They are allowed to monitor the respective zones they govern. Due to recent events in the colony, the environmental zone is inaccessible at the moment. But if any organic is present in the industrial zone, IS-24 will know about it. Then you would have to gain access to the environmental zone to ask ESO-5 for help. Though, like IS-24, she is limited to monitoring her respective zone only. Only M4-78 possesses access to security cameras in the whole colony. The problem is that he was deactivated years ago by the colonists. I can reveal to you that IS-24 and ESO-5 have the power to reactivate M4-78 with their combined authorizations, but you will need to speak with them about it. You will need to gain support from both of them. With the environmental zone closed, you should go to the industrial zone first and speak with IS-24. What would you like to ask about next? Only M4-78 possesses access to security cameras in the whole colony. The problem is that he was deactivated years ago by the colonists. I can reveal to you that IS-24 and ESO-5 have the power to reactivate M4-78 with their combined authorizations, but you will need to speak with them about it. You will need to gain support from both of them. What would you like to ask about next? This colony was established for the colonists, to utilize the planet's rich natural resources. To make that happen, we had to prepare the planet for their arrival and for the initiation of the droid manufacturing process, which ultimately used up most of our resources. Unfortunately, further details on the manufacturing process are restricted. What would you like to ask about next? Based on our studies, the planet is approximately 3.5 billion years old. The temperate climate, combined with copiousness of natural resources, such as rich metal ore deposits, makes this world a perfect place for colonization. It is why we were surprised to find no traces of any settlements in the past once we arrived. It seemed that the galaxy was oblivious about this planet's existence until the colonists discovered it. What would you like to ask about next?
I don't have it.
But neither did your industrial zone's counterpart.
Wait, so you lost the prototype? That is disastrous.
We will find it. We have to.
We better. It would be so much easier if I still had that new behavioral core scanner. You just cannot leave anything in this colony in the sight distance of those cleaning units. Oh, I am sorry. I did not notice you. I am CS-12, a maintenance unit. What can I do for you? A new droid behavior core scanner I got only a week ago. I only laid it down for a minute to pick up a converter. When I looked back, it was already gone. One of IS-43's cleaning droids took it. IS-43 terrorizes his units with his high-efficiency doctrine. That is why the cleaning units now consider anything lying on the ground as trash and immediately remove it. It was my fault anyway, as I should not have left the scanner lying around like that. I have already tried to retrieve the scanner, but IS-43 said searching for it would take too much time and decrease their efficiency, thus restricting the utility droid's trash compactors. It is not that big of a problem. I still have my old scanner, which, although outdated, is still operational. Do not bother about it. I am no information unit, but I will do my best to answer any of your questions. Given my duty, I of course possess large assortments of the necessary equipment and spare parts for various droid models. Although commerce was not taken into account when I was assigned to my task, for an appropriate price, I am willing to give you access to my stock. I am sorry, but I cannot do this. We do not receive our supply for free, thus we cannot just give it away. You may be interested in the prototype behavior core upgrade IS-62, a medical unit, passed him. He found it in a medical shipment from last week. He thinks it must have been dispatched here by accident, as we do not order droid components from the outside. Additionally, it appears to be an illegal modification, thus I cannot install it in any of the droids in the colony, but perhaps you will be able to make use of it.
How may I be of assistance? This is nothing to worry about. We can handle a situation. It's merely a misplaced and not fully operational droid upgrade scavenged from a part of another old droid which we found in a manufacturing center. Our colonists scanned it and, apparently impressed by its destructive capabilities, wanted us to integrate it into battle droid mainframe, with a few upgrades of their own. But this part was never designed to work with our standard battle droid model. It caused some unusual and sometimes unstable behaviors, and now the part is out there, somewhere. But we will find it, eventually. There's no reason for you to bother searching for it. With the Sith dead, I see no reason to protest. Even if I did, I don't think I'd be able to stop you from taking it, having no weapon systems whatsoever. Very well.
My purpose is to serve the colonists. Why would I ally myself with their enemy?
You are an environmental unit.
What's your point?
I have recorded it with my own photoreceptors.
There are a lot of environmental units in the colony. I assure you none of them is working against the colonists.
It was a murderer. Killed our colonists in cold blood. He came here from the environmental zone and entered the industrial zone. Shortly after that, there's a fight. A A murderer goes into the environmental zone, and the colony is flooded with deadly radiations.
It was an assignment from ES-05. Thank you.
We have duties to attend to.
Central units are me.
What are we supposed to do with all that Kotor?
Welcome to our medical facility. Yes, I do. Anything from med packs to Kotor tanks. Med packs, life support packs, Kotor, stimulants, whatever you may need. I probably have it. Of course, I'll give you a 70% discount. For now, anyway. I sell medical supplies on a droid planet. With the death of our colonists, I lost customers. All of them. I have got enough medical supplies for a whole colony to survive, and no one is able to use them. I might as well sell them for some ridiculously low price. Where? Maybe my supplies could help people on that planet, but transporting medical equipment to another planet is not something I can arrange. How nice of you. Browse through my inventory. Let me know if anything interests you.
Surrender your weapon. You cannot continue past this point. A malfunction. He is malfunctioning. He's trying to harm other units. War units have a higher authority. We can harm another unit if we perceive it as a threat. This industrial unit, however, is not a threat. An unauthorized upgrade has been installed in his mainframe, causing him to act in such an unstable way. It is like he wanted to destroy something. We cannot attack first unless commanded by a colonist or an Archon. Will do.
Oh, hello. I am IS-02, assistant and current replacement of main manufacturing unit. How may I help you? I am responsible for monitoring the droid manufacturing process. What sort of droids are not produced here? New maintenance and construction units are being produced along with the colony's expansion across the planet. Combat droids are the main priority, though, using most of our resources. He has not been seen since the radiation leak. I believe his absence has to do with half the industrial zone being under lockdown. He must be in another section. Colonization was our primary task prior to our master's arrival. Once the colonists arrived, our primary task was completed, and it was up to the colonists to assign us a new one.
Idiot! Don't. This door?
Attention all units in Sector 11B. This area is in perfect condition now. Return to the droid manufacturing immediately. I have new assignments for you. Yes, I know that CS-12 thinks one of you accidentally took his behavior core scanner. I have already told him to look for it in the storage. I am sure he has left it there. Again. But to avoid such problems in the future, I have restricted access to all of the cleaning unit's trash containers. No one unauthorized will be able to access them and interfere with your duty now. Our efficiency will increase again. Signing off. Please do not bother me, I have too much work to do. Our efficiency is decreasing rapidly as we speak. My sound receptors must be malfunctioning. Are you serious? You cannot interfere with the utility droid's duty. It would result in an immediate decrease of our efficiency, followed by a major increase in the colony's uncleanness. That is why I restricted access to the utility unit's trash containers. With such a limited workforce I have at my disposal, we barely manage to fulfill the current labor schedule, and I constantly keep receiving new reports about uncleanness in every part of the colony. The colonists sent down us, the droids, with an unprecedented reliance. We cannot let them down.
Warning, utility droid systems are overloaded. High risk of a critical failure. It is not recommended to dispatch any new assignments for at least 3 days.
Efficiency, efficiency! It is the only way to fulfill our task. I cannot allow our efficiency to decrease even by 1%. I must sustain high labor figures. For the glory of the colonists! But they will return. I know they will. We cannot abandon our duties. We must be prepared for their comeback. I am in perfect condition, just like the colony is under my administration. Constant work has avoided my unit from suffering a single error or defect. If other droids were fulfilling their duties as conscientiously as I do, this colony would be the role model for the whole galaxy. This rusty computer is only making unnecessary noise. I have everything under control. My droids are used to performing multiple tasks in a short amount of time. They could easily take up even more assignments. I hardly doubt you found anything my units aren't taking care of already. We're everywhere, cleaning everything. But should you somehow find something, you could report about trash and uncleanness in the colony via the main terminal located in Central Zone. Here, I will give you authorization to upload the reports. When will you upload the reports? Make it quick. My time is too precious to waste it like that. I am responsible for administrating all the cleaning activities in the colony, which includes dispatching assignments between the utility units and monitoring the whole process. Keeping the colony in perfect condition is not an easy task. We are always swamped with work, and the recent events only made it worse. So please, do not waste any more of my time.
Official escort droid of the colony of M4-78 at your service. I can take you to every zone in the colony, central, industrial, and environmental. I have been programmed by the colonists to serve as an escort to any organic life form unless ordered otherwise by the colonists or any of the Archons. You do not have authorization to meet the Industrial Archon. I have been programmed by the colony. I cannot do that. The environmental zone has been under lockdown since the radiation leak. No one can get in or out until force fields are removed. I have been programmed by the... As you wish.
Welcome back. What do you need?
What can I do for you? I guess the condition of our finances allows me to discount the price of my items by 25%. I am no information unit. A new droid behavior core scanner I got only a week ago. One of IS-43's cleaning droids took it. That is why the cleaning units now consider anything lying on the ground as trash and immediately remove it. I have already tried to retrieve the scanner, but IS-43 said searching for it would take too much time and increase their efficiency, thus restricting the utility droid's trash compactors. It is not that big of a problem. Do you know anything about our missing prototype? Really? Where? I'll be on my way. Thank you for telling me.
Oh my! A high priority report! It is flagrant that I am receiving such a report only now. Does every droid in this colony have broken photoreceptors or what? Attention all units! We have a high priority report citing high trash amounts and uncleanness in the industrial zone. Prepare to increase your efficiency.
Warning. Assigning another high priority report to already overloaded units may result in critical overload. It is recommended to avoid...
Oh, be quiet. I know what my units are capable of. They will be fine. Attention units! I am sending you the parameters. Pick it up immediately, but do not abandon your previous assignments.
Warning. Critical overload of all the cleaning unit systems.
Oh no! This must be some kind of mistake. My units could easily pick up even more assignments.
I have overheard your conversation with IS-62. I have to object to you exporting our Kotor to Telos. There are other Sith-controlled planets in this galaxy. The recent attack on the colony activated instructions hidden in my memory banks. I am to send all our Kotor supplies to another planet where it may be picked up by the Sith. It may be I was the only one programmed with such instructions. I cannot be certain. Informing him would be redundant. He has no authority over interstellar transport. He could not help me. Just because instructions to export Kotor exist in my memory core, it doesn't mean there are Sith there able to collect it. It is possible they just want to make sure our enemies will not get their hands on our supplies. And if the Sith return, I had my instructions. I have to follow them. I would reward you. Free life support packs and 5,000 credits. I have the planet's coordinates here. If you talk to LS-44 in your landing zone, he could arrange transport. Good. You already have the coordinates. Go speak to LS-44 and arrange transport.
Can you destroy him?
If ordered so. Order would have to come from a superior unit.
Do it! Move along. I'll clean it up. Human, thank you for informing me about this. Here, take it. We have no need for such an unstable module on M4-78. How may I be of assistance?